daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Robert Cobbler. Julie Granite, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Samuel P. Granite. Georgia Grassi, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Joseph Grassi. Cheryl Gardner, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. James Gardner. Sue Hall, daughter of Mrs. Judith Hall. Veronica Larderi, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Daniel Larderi. Becky Lytle, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Thomas Lytle. Becky Martin, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. David Martin. And the Tigers, Terry Pine, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Edward Pine. Mr. and Mrs. Richard Olden, son of Mr. and Mrs. Charles F. Aldegath. Manager John Bender, son of Mr. and Mrs. John Bender. Steve Bickley, son of Mr. and Mrs. Dennis Bickley. Brian Crawford, son of Mr. and Mrs. Raymond Crawford, Jr. Alan Davis, son of Mr. and Mrs. Alan J. Davis, Sr. Rich Dodson, son of Mr. Richard Dodson. Todd Ferreira, son of Ms. Susan Ferreira. Gary Fleck, son of Mr. and Mrs. Philip Fleck. James Fox, son of Mr. and Mrs. James Fox. Trey B. Gardner, son of Mr. and Mrs. Gerald Gardner. Tom Granite, son of Mr. and Mrs. Robert Granite. Denny Helsel, son of Mr. and Mrs. Dennis Helsel. Jim Hilling, son of Mr. and Mrs. James L. Hilling, Sr. Bud Kashansky, son of Mr. and Mrs. Ralph Kashansky. Steve Swope, son of Mr. and Mrs. Andrew Swope. Mark Walter, son of Mr. and Mrs. Jerry Walter. Keith Watson, son of Mr. and Mrs. Eugene Watson. Jamie Wirtz, son of Mr. and Mrs. Edison R. Wirtz. And Kevin Westover, son of Roy and Amanda Westover. We have a nice round of applause for our senior team members, cheerleaders, and senior football players.
Make bets on whether he's going to kiss her? And the tailback number 26, Larry Yarnell, altoona High School, is coached by Bruce Biedermeyer. At this time, we will race the Hollidaysburg area Golden Tigers starting offensive lineup. Let's split in, number 14, Kevin Westover. On left tackle, number 71, Brian Crawford. The left guard, number 72, Todd Ferreira. At center, number 57, Jim Fox. The right guard, number 75, B.J. Fair. At right
left tackle, number 77, Tom Brannon. The tight end, number 88, Steve Sidley. At quarterback, number 12, Keith Watson. At left halfback, number 25, Jim Hilling. Right halfback, number 26, Mark Waddle. At flanker, number 20, Troy Gardner. And the fullback, number 35, Steve Swift. Hollidaysburg is coached by Harold Price and convinced to still be playing with a team record of 8 wins and 2 defeats. Touchdown saving tackle by number 26, Mark Waddle. First down in the altoona at the 9-line, 48-yard line. On the carry. Tackle on the play for Hollidaysburg by number 57, Jim Fox. Pass is complete to number 5, Jake Davies. Jim Hilling. Officials time out for a measurement. Attention please, is a 1982 Toyota belonging to Hilltop Manor, license plate DMV 102, blocking the entrance to the locker room. You must move that car. DMV 102, an 82 Toyota, it must be moved. Number 72, Tom Ferrer on the top of the Hollidaysburg.
25, Bill Davis. Covered immediately by 25, Jim Hillings. Complete to number 80, Ken Fisher. 14, Kevin Westover. 35, Steve Swoop. Penalty flag on the play. The indication is illegal motion against Altoona. Number 5, David. Number 57, Jim Fox on the tackle for Hollidaysburg. Altoona facing a 4th down and 7 at the Hollidaysburg 40-yard line. Number 13, Todd Garth will come for Altoona. Number 26, North Road is beat for Hollidaysburg. Number 44, Chris Rosenberry on the tackle for Altoona. Number 35, Steve Swoop on the carry. 37, Brian Laitniak. 86, Rick Dunn on the tackle for Altoona. Austin will send the extra point for Hollidaysburg. 25 Tim Hilling will hold. The kick is no good. The score Hollidaysburg 6, altoona nothing. A.J. Delaramy will kick off for Hollidaysburg. Number 23, Charles Alexander on the return. 21, Dave Black. 52, John Arbigraff, and number 22, Bob Barnolaki combined for the Hollidaysburg tackle. First down in altoona at the 9-40-yard line. Number 11, Rick Uber, incomplete. Coverage on the side for the Tigers by number 14, Kevin Westover. Number 20, Troy Gardner.
One down at the 10-yard. You see basically green coming to near where those stores are right now. You're not even near them. I'm telling you, otherwise it's
Number 31, Brian Sayers, number 20, Troy Gardner on the tackle. Number 75, DJ Bear. That's on the paper, the fourth down. And 12. And it's on 28-yard line.
So he gave me all the tickets.
Number 14, Jeff Costco, the punter altoona. Number 26, Mark Rowdy, takes the Hollidaysburg. Down by number 87, Fisher. Hollidaysburg will start first down and 10 at the Golden Tigers 45-yard line. Number 26, Mark Warner on the carry. Number 58, John Brantner. Number 45, Dave Hogan combined for the altoona tackle. Number 45, Chris Smith on the carry. Number 86, Rick Dunn on the tackle for altoona. Gain of 9 yards on the play. Second down and less than a yard for the Tigers. Steve Smith on the carry. First down, Hollidaysburg. About
Altoona tackle on the last play by 34 Rosenberry, 37 Lesniak. On the tackle for Altoona. First down inside the hollidaysburg at the Altoona 12-yard line.
As soon as they score, I'll walk in and say, crap.
Well, when 25 comes by, you want me to do that. Is that right?
Number 35, Steve Swift, guys. Matt Hutton, number 84 on the tackle for Altoona. First down, go to go hollidaysburg at the Altoona 1-yard line. On the coverage for hollidaysburg. Number 80, Ken Fisher. 13, Kevin Westover on the tackle for hollidaysburg. First down inside Altoona at the hollidaysburg 40-yard line. Number 36, Rick
Troy Gardner. Gain on the play, good enough to announce to the first down at the Holidaysburg 28-yard line. Number 20, Troy Gardner on the tackle. First down and 10 Altoona at the Hollidaysburg 17-yard line. Yarnell on the carry. Tackled by DJ Fair at the Hollidaysburg. Beg your attention, please. When Mike Underby, please report to the ambulance and the scoreboard over the field. I'm sorry, the parents of Mike Underby to the ambulance and the scoreboard over the field. Number 26, Larry Yarnell on the carry. Number 14, Kevin Westover on the tackle. Brian Steele on the carry. Number 57, Jim Fox. Number 75, DJ Steele on the tackle. That's the end of the first quarter. The score, Hollidaysburg 14, Altoona nothing. Number 35, Steve Drake on the carry. 23, Charles Alexander, 37, Brian Westbrook on the tackle. Gain of 11 yards on the play. First down in front of Hollidaysburg at the Tigers' 17-yard line. Number 25, Jim Willings here. Chris Rosenberg, number 44, and number 37, Brian Lesniak on the tackle for Altoona. Delivered motion against Hollidaysburg.
Hey, you flying up?
They were like
26 Mark Robinson.
They missed the first two touchdowns.
52 Barry Smith, 34 Chris Rosenberry on the tackle.
Yeah, they were.
I'd like to remind you that we're including the game ball contest
We have 7 prizes this evening. The numbers for those prizes will be announced at the earliest opportunity. The Austin pass is coming to number 35, Smith, 12, incomplete. Tigers goes with a 4th down and 10. Number 12, Keith Watson, the punt for Hollidaysburg. Crawford down the punt. Altoona will start 1st down and 10 at the Hollidaysburg 37-yard line. Chris Fesco on the keeper. Steve Bickley, number 8 on the tackle. Number 8 is Ken Fisher. Number 25, Jim Herring, and number 11, Rich Johnson on the tackle. 1st down and 10 out to there's the Hollidaysburg 12-yard line.
They already get the point. Steve Swift and number 75, DJ Spare on the tackle. Number 26, Larry Yarnell carries. Hollidaysburg tackled by number 75, Fair, number 71, Crawford. Number 26, Larry Yarnell on the carry. Tackle on the part for Hollidaysburg by number 88, Bickley, and number 87, Jeff Trimble. Correction, 57, Jim Fox. Officials count out for a measurement. At this time, we will start to announce the winning numbers of our contest this evening. If you would take your tickets out to check your numbers. First of all, we have 2 certificates from the Ultimate Bagel. The winning numbers 458-7605, 458-7605, and
Hollidaysburg calls timeout. In the Mountain Conference Championship game this evening, in the fourth quarter, it is Bedford 24, Bishop Pearsall nothing. Also, we have a break in the action.
We would like to wish Hollidaysburg Boosters President Jim Willing and his wife a happy 27th wedding anniversary.
What happened today?
Anybody having those tickets, please report to the press box. Number 35, Steve Schwartz on the return to Hollidaysburg.
Fullback's always wrong. They don't know. Hey, you gotta watch the game this week. The refrigerator's gonna throw a pass, I think. I kind of.
The crowd wants to get over there in the front.
Number 26, Mark Rooney on the carry. Number 76, Bill Ryan on the tackle for Altoona. Doug Brown and 23 Charles Alexander on the tackle. Number 35, Steve Smith on the carry. 44, Chris Rosenberry, and 24, Tim Baranek on the tackle. Number 12, Keith Ross in the front for Hollidaysburg. Number 57, Jim Fox, down to punt. Altoona will start first down and 10 at the 30-yard line. Number 26, Larry Rownell, carries. Number 70, Alan Davis. Number 72, Todd Corona. And number 57, Jim Fox, combined for Hollidaysburg tackle. Larry Rownell on the carry. Number 75, DJ Still on the tackle for the Tigers. Battle line sits with a third down and 3. Rownell carries. 70 Alan Davis, 57 Jim Fox on the tackle. First down inside Altoona at the 9-line, 42-yard line. Number 31, Brian Sparrow. 72, Todd Ferreira, 57, Jim Fox combined to the tackle. Number 5, Joe Davis. 88, Steve Bickley. 25, Jim Hilling on the tackle.
Go defense!
Running out there. 72 Ferreira, 88 Bickley on the tackle. First down inside Altoona at the Hollidaysburg 46-yard line. Six-yard run on the carry. Tackled the backfield by number 35, Steve Swope. Sacked by number 70 Alan Davis, number 71 Brian Crawford. Third down to the 9-line, 18 yards to go at the Altoona 46-yard line. The 9-line will be at the fourth down, 20 at the 44.5-yard line. Number 14, Todd Ferreira for punt for Altoona. Number 26, Mark Ward, who beats the Hollidaysburg. Number 72, Dave Bowser downs the punt. Hollidaysburg will start first down and 10 at the Golden Tigers 28-yard line. Number 25, Jim Hilling on the carry. Number 63, Doug Brown on the tackle to the mountain line.
Hey, go, stop.
Hi, Pamela.
So 26 more for Eddie on the corner. That's your tackle on the last play by 35, Logan, 37 left the ad. Number 24, Tim Moranic on the tackle. First down, Hollidaysburg. Number 45, Steve Swart plays. Opportunity tackle on the play by number 84, Matt Harmon. With help from number 50, Brian Boone. Number 26, North Florida, the ball carrier. Number 63, Doug Brown with the tackle for the Mountain Lions. Hollidaysburg goes for the third down and just less than 6 yards. Dawson's pass intended for number 26, Mark Ward, incomplete. Number 12, Keith Watson, the touch for Hollidaysburg. Number 5, Joe Davis on the return. It is Steve Bickley and number 85, Mike Jennings on the tackle for the Tigers. First down in 10 altoona at the Mountain Lion 34-yard line. First pass to number 5, Troy Davis. Number 20, Troy Gardner on the tackle for the Tigers. Have your attention, please. For Pete Grass, here's your tape for the scoreboard. Grass for the scoreboard, please.
Alan Davis. Both turning out there to the fourth down and 11, but it's on 32-yard line. Number 14, Todd George, the punt for Altoona. Hollidaysburg, Mark Gordon, number 26, is deep. Number 56, Jim Madden, grounds the punt for Altoona. Hollidaysburg will start first down and 10 at the Golden Tiger 41-yard line. Number 35, Steve Schwartz on the carry. Number 24, Tim Baranek, and number 76, Bill Ryan on the tackle for Altoona. Number 35 is on the ball for it. 44, Rosenberry, 6 Spoon on the tackle for Altoona. First down at the Altoona 49-yard line. Steve Schwartz, 63, Doug Brown in the tackle for the Mountain Lions. Number 26, Mark Lordy on the carry. Penalty marker on the play. Number 50, Brian Gordon, 23rd, Tim Baranek on the tackle. Holding is the indication against Hollidaysburg.
76-4 Ryan combined for the altoona tackle. Tigers facing a 4th down and 17. Number 12, Keith Watson, the punch for Hollidaysburg. Lions are scored first down in the time of the altoona 27-yard line. Tackle on the play by number 35, Steve Swope, number 11, Rich Dawson, and number 72, Todd Ferreira. Stairs, Jerry. 35, 12, 72 Ferreira combined for the tackle.
No, he was older than that. He played with Tom. About 60, yeah, 60 years ago.
Number 12, Chris Buster on the keepers. Eddie Steve Stickler on the tackle. Officials time out for a measurement. First down. Get a first down. Number 35, Steve Swift. Number 71, Brian Crawford. Number 77, Tom Clare on the Hollidaysburg Tiger. By number 20, Joe Gardner. Steve Swift again, Jerry. Brian Lesniak on the tackle. The marker says Swift with the Hollidaysburg first down at the Golden Tiger 33-yard line. Steve Swift, the ball carrier. Number 37, Brian Lesniak again on the tackle. Watson on the keeper. 37 Lesniak, 44 Rosenberry on the tackle. North Road in the ball carrier. Number 50, Brian Green on that last tackle. Howard's way through for the fourth down and 5. The Hollidaysburg Catholic Golden State football team won its first altoona Playfield football championship recently. The team ended the season undefeated, untied, and unscored upon.
We'd like to congratulate all the coaches and players of that Hollidaysburg Catholic team. Number 5, Derek Davis, makes a fair catch for altoona. Number 5, Derek Davis, incomplete. Pass kick by number 88, Steve Quigley. Number 11, Vic Moser, incomplete. Altoona faces a 3rd down and 10, but it's on 40-yard line. outside ticket bump. Hollidaysburg will start first down in 10 on its own 47-yard line. Conduct against Hollidaysburg. Timeout, altoona.
By Martin Oil Company, serving Central Pennsylvania the way they want to be served. By Bill Wirtz & Sons, Central Pennsylvania's spa headquarters. And by St. Francis College in Loretto. Now here's TV 10 Sports Director Roger Weiland and Assistant Sports Director Jim Gregory.
Hello, everybody. I'm Roger Weiland. Welcome to our show. We are heading towards the District 6 playoffs coming up next week. We have all the final pairings for you. We'll have those for you later on in our show. This was a big night for District 6 games as far as who qualifies and the matchups. Plus, it was a big game for conference championships in this area, Jimmy.
Two of them were decided. I'll have both of those, the Appalachian Conference title and the Mountain Conference. And one of them, well, I guess both of them you'd have to say it was a surprise, because you figure in a championship game, low-scoring defense would be the key. Wasn't the case.
And rival games also played a big role in this Friday night, and we've got those for you. But we want to start off the top with our TV 10 poll, and the listing, the rankings, do not include this week's games. Please keep that in mind. We'll start out for you in the Quad A, Baldy area, Indiana, Hollidaysburg, Phillipsburg, and Punxsutawney. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. 6 through 10, DuBois, Huntingdon, Bellefontaine at number 8, Clearfield 9, and State College at number 10.
In AAA, United is still number 1 at 10-0, followed by, or rather, I'm sorry, this is AAA, Bellwood number 1, BG number 2, Kish, Ridgeway, and Southern Huntington rounding out the top 5. Then it's Chestnut Ridge, Northern Cambria, Blairsville, the Crushers of Bishop McCourt, and Westmont number 10.
And in Double-A, Bellwood, there's United Double-A, Bedford 2, Ligonier Valley 3, Forest Hills, Central Cambria is in 5th, 6 through 10, Cambria Heights, Brookville, Kane, Tyrone, they're in the playoffs, and number 10, Penns Valley with a 3-5-1 record before tonight.
Johnsonburg Rams 8-1, their best year in quite a while. Bucktail number 2. Homer Center is 3rd. Northern Bedford 4th. Juniata Valley is 5th at 7-3. Laurel Valley, Kerwinsville, Glendale, Conemaugh Valley, and Myersdale rounding out the top 10 in Single A.
And the District 6 standings, week number 10, these are the teams that have qualified in Quad A, Indiana, Bald Eagle area, Hollidaysburg, and Phillipsburg.
Teams qualifying in Triple A include Ligonier Valley, Forest Hills, United, and Tyrone.
And in Double A, BG, Bellwood, Kish, and Northern Cambria.
And finally in Single A, teams we've already heard from, Bucktail, Homer Center, Laurel Valley, and Juniata Valley.
And the fantastic football plays from a week ago. Some of the highlights that we picked out from last week's games at Altoona a week ago. This is quarterback Chris Fusco, the wide receiver Vic Huber. That was good for the touchdown. At West Branch, quarterback Terry Powers. Touchdown pass of 35 yards to number 44, Tim Shirey takes it in for the score. And at Central Cambria, a 40-yard pass completion here from quarterback Ken Sakara to Jim Reck. That was a week ago on high school football 1985. We'll start for you with a rival game. It was Hollidaysburg over Altoona tonight at the county seat. The final was 14-12. First quarter action. 4th down and 7. Altoona punting. Todd Garth punts. Mark Walters fumbled the football. The Mountain Lions get the early break, but Altoona could not capitalize. They made a mistake of their own. Chris Fusco probably should have run the ball here. Had some open daylight, but pulled up and threw it, and Troy Gardner was there to pick it off. A missed opportunity for Altoona. Next series, and the bad rap on Hollidaysburg has been their ability to throw the ball. Well, look at this. Keith Watson, 57 yards, and a perfect throw to Troy Gardner. It was 6-0. The extra point was missed. Hollidaysburg's success running the ball in the first half was pretty good. A lot of it came from this guy. Mark Walter tries the left side. He gets 11 yards. Still first quarter, and Altoona now gets a drive together. Fusco over the middle to Ken Fisher. And then they do it on the ground. Larry Yarnell's a draw play, delay draw. They'll take it to the Hollidaysburg 28-yard line. Beginning of the second quarter, Altoona didn't get in. 4th and 2 at the 2, and Fusco pitches back and the fumble. It was 14-6 Hollidaysburg at the half. Now the second half turned in to be quite a defensive battle. Number 70, Brian Crawford, sacks Fusco here. And then likewise for the Altoona defense, they made some adjustments. They had to have at halftime because Mark Walter cannot get outside and turn the corner. Doug Brown, number 63, with a pretty good defensive play for Vince Niedermeyer's team. And here's a play that, well, we'll have to look at closely. The coaches will, maybe on the films next week. Fusco intercepted by Troy Gardner. The pass was intended for Vic Huber. Gardner just took the ball away from it. Vince Niedermeyer not happy at that point. The Altoona defense, again, with success, stopping the run in the second half of the game. Now let's take you to late in the game. This is when Altoona getting back into the football game. 3rd and 10 at the 40. They pull out all the stops here. Fusco back to Huber to number 5, Bill Davis. Very next play. And we'll do the flea flicker one more time. This one, Fusco to Ken Fisher. And then Fusco just circles back out around, and he makes the reception and goes 26 yards for the touchdown. So it's 14-12 here with 38 clicks on the clock. A chance to tie, and it would be 14-14. But Fusco goes back. He is pressured. I think he wanted to turn back and come left. He loses his footing, and there's the ball game. Hollidaysburg over Altoona, 14-12 at the county seat. Vince Niedermeyer joins us in the studio. And, Coach, great high school football game.
It was as fine a high school football game as we've been in for a long time. I'd like to congratulate Coach Price and Hollidaysburg, but I'd also like to make it known that I'd like to congratulate our kids, because when it was 14-0, I think we could have folded. And when we went into the half at 14-6, you know, we were on a high. We had a pretty good goal line stand right at the half. And our coaches did a good job getting the people ready to play the second half.
I was just going to say, you went into the locker room with momentum. We did not show it on the highlights, but you did hold Hollidaysburg, I think, 4 times inside the 5, if I'm
Yes, we did. You know, we were very fortunate, as I said, because they have a very fine running game, and with Swope and Walters back there, and the Hilling person, and Watson is just a very good player, and there's people up front. They have a very good football team, and we were fortunate to maybe come out 14-12, because as I said, we could have folded, but we didn't. I think that's a credit to our young people and our staff.
You warned me and everybody all week about the Watson boy, and he burnt you on the 57-yarder.
He certainly did. I felt very badly for the person who got beat there. You know, it was a great call. They ran the back or the slot out into the flat and ran the go pattern with the wide out, and our person just sort of lost a step there. He slipped a little bit, and their person got behind, and they got the score. And what are you going to do? That's just what happens.
Coach, what changes did you make at halftime with their running game?
Well, basically all we did was we changed our keys a little bit, because Coach Price changed some things that I think that he had done maybe a little bit differently, and so we had to change some keys, and we did that, and we didn't send our linebackers as much as second half as we had earlier, so we sort of freed them up and ran, and we just played much better up front. I think our defensive ends played much better in the second half, and we sort of strung some things out with Walters and played a little bit better defensively inside. But those two kids are very, very good football players, and they just have a fine football team, but so do we.
You made two good calls down the stretch on the gadget plays, surprised everybody, I guess, including Hollidaysburg, because both of them worked.
Well, we were very fortunate. You know, they had people there both times. I think our wideouts made a move the first time, I know for sure. Victor Huber made a little move, and we probably held the ball too long. We should have thrown the ball earlier. They did react to that. But then we sent a quarterback out to the backside the second time, and once again, Kenny Fisher, they had people there, as they always do, and we were lucky enough to get the touchdown.
When you got the score, you were down 2 with 38 seconds. What was the play call there?
It was a flood pattern that we had run in the past a little bit, and they had some great pressure coming from the outside. And Chris tried to pull up, I think, and it looked like his feet went out from under him. So he went down, and that sort of pretty much was it, Roger.
Yeah. Okay, Coach, thanks very much. And Jim Gregory now standing by with Harold Price of Hollidaysburg. Jimmy?
Right, Coach Harold Price joining us now as the winning coach in this game. But you've dominated the series the last 4 or 5 years. You came 38 seconds away from putting a tie in the record books, though. Would you have been the least happiest coach had that happened on the field tonight?
Well, ties are not... we don't like ties. They're not quite as bad as a loss, I guess. But at that point, we were just very happy to get away with the win.
Well, with the 2-point conversion try, did you have a chance to tell your defense what to look out for? Was that something you saw, that the play they were going to run?
We didn't know for sure, but you know, from our scouting report, we had you know, had worked on some things like this. They also had hurt us with a similar type play a couple years ago, and so we had worked on it among some other things that we've seen them do down on the goal line.
Now, of course, you come up with the 14-12 win, but you really didn't do it in a way that most people would have expected going into the game. Altoona, the great passing game, but you, as Roger mentioned, Keith Watson, the 57-yarder. Is that something you were counting on?
Well, we thought we were going to have to throw the ball. We didn't feel we could just take it and run it at Altoona, and we felt we were going to have to throw the ball early. And Keith has really thrown the ball well here in the last half of the season. He had a couple games early in the year where he didn't throw as well, but he's been throwing well recently, but we just haven't been catching the ball. And I was so happy that, you know, when we had the guy in the open and he did catch it, and you know, get the big lead like there, get the first touchdown in a big game like this is always important.
Now let's talk about the playoffs. You get ready for Bald Eagle area. We'll talk about the site and the time a little bit later, but when you get into the playoffs like this, you want to start to worry more about conservative play. Can we look to see much passing from Hollidaysburg now?
Well, I tell you the truth, I don't know anything about Bald Eagle. We've you know, haven't seen them yet. We saw them once on film, on a film exchange, but we weren't looking at them. We were looking at the other team. So at this point, I know they score an awful lot of points, and I really don't know, you know, what to expect from them. And this is all new to us, playoffs. We've never been in a playoff game before, so it's going to be a new experience. We're approaching it kind of like, you know, this is our version of a bowl game. It's a reward for having an excellent season, and we hope to, you know, play well, but we hope that it's an enjoyable week for the kids, not just another week of hard work.
So now that the playoffs are here, you know, we've been talking about it all year long. Well, the playoffs are going to take the season that much longer, and is the weather going to be horrible? Now that it's here, are you happy that District 6 decided to go with the playoffs?
Yes, I think so. My only concern earlier was, you know, the weather. And if we get good weather, boy, if we have great weather like tonight, you know, I will have good attendance, and I think everything will go very well.
Well, I can tell you, I've seen the Eagles several times this year. They're gonna give you a tough time.
They score a lot of points, don't they?
All right, Coach, thanks a lot, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
District 6 playoffs are here.
Yes,
I think if the weather cooperates and if it would be like tonight, it should be some great matchups in the playoffs.
It could be a little bit warmer for those of us with the sniffles, but
yeah,
I guess we'll have to suffer
the weather
through, won't we?
All right. We'll come right back. We'll have more on high school football 85, the Mountain Conference Championship. Jim will have the story when we come right back.
If you're going to invest 4 years of your life in something, you want to be sure it's worth the time. St. Francis College in Loretto is worth the time. At St. Francis, you'll have the opportunity to explore new ideas and expand your horizons. You'll be challenged to grow, both mentally and spiritually, and you'll be surrounded by a personal, friendly atmosphere only a college like St. Francis can provide. If you're going to give 4 years of your life to college, give them to St. Francis, the College Among the Pines, Loretto, Pennsylvania.
With deliveries of millions of gallons of heating oil last year, you'd expect Martin Oil Company to understand home heat. And they do. Martin Oil also understands big business, providing specialized fuels and lubricants to industries like Corning Glass, where technological know-how and dependable service are a must. Martin Oil Company, for 50 gallons of oil or 5,000, one word says it all: dependable.
Once you climb into the foaming luxury of an Amish country spa, you may never want to climb out again. What better way to warm the winter days than by relaxing away tensions and easing away aches in these swirling waters? See the full line of spas by Amish Country at Bill Wirtz & Sons of Altoona. Wouldn't one of these spas make the perfect Christmas gift for your family? Bill Wirtz & Sons on the Juniata Gap Road, 3 miles above Altoona.
How do you feel behind the wheel of a car you bought from Dean Patterson?
I love to drive it. I want to be driving it all the time.
Proud to drive it.
Oh, I feel great. I feel like everyone's watching me.
I feel proud, definitely. I love the car. I feel important.
You feel Patterson proud.
When I'm out on the open road, it's indescribable. You have to just experience it for yourself.
There is a difference. We call it Patterson proud.
Welcome back to high school football in 1985. I'm Jim Gregory, and you know, if you've been following the TV 10 top 10 football poll all year, you know that it can be cause for a bit of controversy every once in a while, and in AAA that is the case concerning United and Bedford. And Bedford is making a case all year long that they deserve to be #1. The case hasn't exactly gone to the jury, but I'll tell you the defense certainly rested, and it rested on Bishop Guilfoyle tonight in the Mountain Conference Championship. Let's take a look now at the highlights. 9-1, BG against 9-0, the Bisons of Bedford, who led 8-0 going to the second quarter on a 7-yard Bill Krebs pass to Rick Cottle. Bisons with the ball again, threatening to make it 16-0, but on 4th and 5, Krebs to Cottle comes up short. The Marauders take over. That could be in a very important play in this kind of championship game. The Bison defense did not give up the big play. Carey completes a 2-yard pass to Chip Conrad. As perfect evidence of the defense, BG was forced to punt. The BG defense was also impressive in the first half. Ed Smith forces Mike Marshall back inside. He slips, falls, 3-yard loss, but they could not stop number 33, Brian Borowski, 3rd and 4 from the Bison 45. Borowski 9 yards for a first down. 3 plays later on 3rd and 10, Borowski goes to work again, 7 yards, and he has Marauders on his back. But on 4th and 3, the Bisons were guilty of illegal procedure. They punted away. The Marauders were then held to 57 yards total offense in the first half here. Carey is stowed under by Todd Yuckner for a 9-yard loss. A few plays later, from his own 23, Carey rolls right. He has 3 receivers downfield, 2 long, 1 short, but he can only throw it away. Scott still applied the pressure, and the Marauders had to punt it away again. Dean McGee's squad wasn't going anywhere either, though. 3rd and 24, Cottle is racked for a loss by Kurt Schmidheimer, forcing another punt with less than a minute left before the half, but the Bisons set the tone with their defense for the second half. Carey is sacked, and it was 8-0 Bisons at the intermission. Second half, the same from the Bison defense, but lots more from Borowski and the offense. Opening play of the opening drive, Borowski 9 yards right side to his own 40. 2 plays later, Borowski on an innocent 3-yard run until a flag is dropped. Face masking the call, 15-yard penalty tacked on. It goes all the way to the BG 43-yard line. That was a very big play in the game with the score still 8-0. The Bisons moved to the 26 on 2nd and 8. Krebs looks for John Callis, but Carey and Schimminger break it up in the end zone on a very nice play, but that was only a short reprieve. Krebs, a great play action, the fake into the middle, hits Mark Wise across the middle for the 14-0 lead. The Bisons would then tack on the 2-point conversion via the option. Borowski, he's more or less the Bisons' refrigerator. Once he gets up ahead of steam, you're not going to stop him. 16-0 on the ensuing BG possession. A play that worked well all year, backfired for the Marauders. The quick out to Sean Westner. It's picked off by Callis, but the Marauders dodged a bullet. 5 plays later, from the BG 29-yard line, the Bisons with the ball. Borowski fumbles. Bill Serreri, I hope I pronounced it right, Bill, is there to hold it down. 16-0. The score remained the same, but the BG offense just never got on track. 3rd and 8. Carey's pass goes through the hands of Kurt Schimminger on the left sideline, and it forces yet another punt. I'm sorry, this is the interception. The Bisons have the ball in good field position. Steve Elliott with the interception. The Marauders were in for a lot of trouble in the 4th quarter. Borowski and Krebs crossed them up with a pass 11 yards to Wise to the BG 15. 4 plays later on 2nd and goal, the option to Borowski, and the icebox, we'll call him, makes it 22-0 on the extra point. The Marauders were completely crossed up on defense. Borowski, again the option, but he pulls up. Sees Wise open in the end zone, 24-0, 9 minutes left in the game. From there, the Marauder offense was completely out of sync. Watch number 40 on the bottom of your screen. Paul Baird moves before the snap. The flag is thrown, and you can see what I mean there. Bison's got the ball back. Krebs again causes problems, fakes the options, get great blocking from Tony Greenewalt, number 69, and number 51, Eric Smith, takes it all the way to the BG 19. 2 plays later, Krebs puts the final points on the board from 13 yards out on the rollout. Cuts back inside, 30-0 the final, and a perfect 10-0 season. Mountain Conference Championship for 1985 goes to Bedford. Dean McGee unable to come in and join us as BG falls to 8-2 in their worst loss in quite a while. And Coach Tom Irwin is here with the reason why, I guess. What would you say why? In a championship game, you got to figure both teams are going to be fired up. I'm sure your team was, and it was just more or less a big surprise.
It was a real big game, and you got to give a lot of credit to Bedford. They played very well. I don't think our kids played badly, except that when things started to snowball, they snowballed. And Bedford, to give them a lot of credit, they played excellent pass defense. Their quarterback, Jim Krebs, we took away a lot of the things that they were doing effectively, but the pop pass to the tight end and to the slot back was a very effective weapon. And they were audibilizing on the line of scrimmage, and they did a really fine job. And I think we all got a lesson in humility tonight. And but we'll be back. You know, we have a good team. We have a lot of good kids, and we just didn't play well, and Bedford played very well. So I guess the big thing now is the character of our team will show. We have a very tough game in Northern Cambria next week, but I just believe that our kids will rise to the occasion.
Now, I mentioned that 15-yard face mask penalty. Borowski, it seems impossible to stop sometimes. You stopped him there. The score was still only 8-0, but they tack on that 15 yards. I said maybe that was the key of the game, the big play of the game. Would you agree?
It was a real big play. But a lot of those plays went our way in previous weeks. And when you're playing football, things happen, and we just happened to have a face mask penalty. It was going to be 4th down. They'd have to punt, 8-0. But there were a couple key plays early in the game. We had a good drive going in the first quarter, and we didn't put points on the board. Had Bedford had to play catch-up football, it might have been different. But they were really aggressive. They were well coached. They did a lot of good things, and I think that we learned a lot from the defeat.
Now, talking about using this and learning from the defeat, can you use this as a positive thing getting ready for Northern Cambria?
Well, we've already played Northern Cambria, and they gave us a very tough time without their quarterback last time up there. And Steve Magulik does an excellent job, and they run basically the same kind of offense. So, it helps us in one way that we've got a good look at a team that runs a similar offense. But I'm sure that it's going to take us a while to recover, maybe a day and a half. But In football, that's the way it is, but we're going to be okay.
Day or day and a half isn't too bad.
No, right. Kids are flexible. They bounce back quicker than the coaches do.
The Great 9 Conference Championship this year, that's still a feather in the cap.
Sure, but it seems as though you always remember the last.
Yeah, you're only as good as your last
right,
game.
But I think if we can put everything in perspective, we've had an excellent season with a lot of good kids, and fortunately we have hopefully 2 games left. I'm sure Northern Cambria thinks differently, but hopefully we have 2 games left and playing against some very good football teams. We're not disheartened. We know that when you play football, sometimes you're going to get thumped, and tonight we got thumped, but I think we'll learn from it.
All right. Thanks for coming in, Coach.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right, Jim, the Mid-Penn Conference was also held tonight, and that was down the Bellwood-Annis way. And Bellwood coming up with a big victory, 28-8. So they are the champions this year of the Mid-Penn Conference. John Hayes Club with a perfect 11-0 record. Turnovers the story here. Let's look at the first quarter. And Northern Bedford's Mike Reed fumbles the snap. Bellwood recovered. And then that running game, Jack Dormany here for Bellwood-Annis takes the pitch from Don Park and goes 15 yards. Setting up Booker Moore's touchdown run, and Bellwood-Annis had the 7-0 lead. And there is Booker pounding it through. Another turnover by Northern Bedford. Here it is. Running back Sam Hicks fumbles. Adam Clark recovers the football. Actually, Hicks had a pretty nice hole there, but Bellwood-Annis goes to the air. Wow, Coach Hayes putting it up here, and Park goes to Clark. Excellent pass, good reception, 18 yards, and that was the end of the first quarter, and it was 7-0. Beginning of the second, Moore with his second touchdown of the game puts Bellwood ahead 14-0. Northern Bedford was driving when they tried some razzle-dazzle. Reed throws a lateral to Rob Bowman, but the Bellwood secondary comes up with the big play as they intercept the pass there. Bellwood wins it over Northern Bedford tonight. The final score was 28-8. Also tonight, the Appalachian Conference Championship, and Jim will have that story. We'll have all the scores from tonight, and of course, later in the show, a look at the District 6 playoff matches that's still ahead.
Yep, 8:45. That's Joe in the Martin oil truck. I've been fishing this hole for 15 years, and he's been pulling that mountain every Friday this time, just like clockwork. That's dependable. You know, every hole I fish, I see them Martin oil trucks. Spruce Creek, Clover Creek, Little Juniata. Everywhere. You could set your watch by them.
If you're going to invest 4 years of your life in something, you want to be sure it's worth the time. St. Francis College in Loretto is worth the time. At St. Francis, you'll have the opportunity to explore new ideas and expand your horizons. You'll be challenged to grow, both mentally and spiritually, and you'll be surrounded by a personal, friendly atmosphere only a college like St. Francis can provide. If you're going to give 4 years of your life to college, give them to St. Francis, the College Among the Pines, Loretto, Pennsylvania.
When Waterbed Showcase has a sale, the word spreads fast. Everybody knows it. There's evidence all over town. People like Wally are throwing out their old stuffed mattresses. He and his wife got in on our sale and got just the waterbed they wanted, in just the right size and style, and at a sale price they were dreaming about. Right, Wally? Get in on the greatest waterbed sale ever now at Waterbed Showcase.
No matter what the sport, WTAJ TV10 Sports Director Roger Weiland covers all the action.
Halftime, the 2-7-1 Panthers were surprisingly ahead, 24-3. The first half resembled that of Notre Dame a week ago, when Penn State played flat on emotional football.
Catch Roger in action weeknights at 6 and 11 on WTAJ TV10, your best source for Keystone Country sports.
About 2 weeks ago, we had two coaches in here to preview what was going to be a very big game. It was United and Frank Kravetsky and Laurel Valley and their head coach, Jerry Page. And that was the final regular season game for both of those teams. United came out winners 13-0 at Laurel Valley. Tonight, they played again for the Appalachian Conference Championship. And the score was different, but the winner was not. First quarter, United has the ball on their own 27. Give is to Jamie Jaworski. He picks up 6 yards. Next play, pass from Frank Kravetsky to his brother Brian, and the play covers 72 yards through the mud. Looks like Rocky Bleier running through Municipal Stadium in Cleveland. The extra point, however, was no good. So the score showed United leading 6-0. Not much time left in the first quarter. Second quarter, LV strikes back with defense. Dave Horvath sacks Frank Kravetsky for a nice loss. Next play, Mark Richards intercepts Kravetsky's pass, but the Rams are unable to score, so they punted the ball away. Now, you can only hold down this United passing game so long. Kravetsky to Jaworski for 15 yards, and Jaworski will do most of the work on his own. This is a little short pass on the flats. He breaks a tackle, heads for the sideline, says, give me a block, and then he's knocked out of bounds 15 yards later. 3 plays later from the Rams 21, you see how good brothers can work together. Frank to Bryant, it's the Kravetsky connection, beating triple coverage with 3 seconds left in the half, 14-0. That is the way the two teams went to the locker room at intermission. The Lions weren't through, though. Kravetsky doesn't always have to go long. The screen pass to number 35, Glenn Rager. Good blocking downfield and good running to the Rams' 4-yard line. Next play, Rager shows that he can produce following a handoff. He'll break 3 tackles through the middle and the plane of the goal line for a 20-0 lead. Then on came Todd Penrose for the extra point. He splits the uprights, and it's 21-0. The shell-shocked Rams put on a decent drive in the mud portion of the field at Point Stadium, but Bob Bendel's pass sails on him, and Jaworski, there's that name again, he picks it off. A good run back before he's finally brought down. The Ram defense stiffened, though, and forced a punt, and the offense got a break from the 15. Bendel's pass is tipped, then caught by number 24, Darren McClure, just outside the goal line. First and goal. Next play, fullback Brad Martin goes in for the score, cutting the lead to 21-6. The 2-point conversion try was no good. 21-6. 10:40 left in the final quarter. Lions weren't finished with their scoring in what proved to be a tune-up for the playoffs next week. In District 6, they're the number 3 seed in AAA. Kravetsky drops, the pocket breaks down, so he takes off about 20 yards on the carries. The Lions are a knockin'. United at the Rams 7. Kravetsky on a 3rd and 5 locates Wes Sharp, number 83. He cradles it for a 27-6 lead. That's the way it ended. United winning the Appalachian Conference title once again, an undefeated season to boot, 27-6. The final. Roger, you have some more highlights.
Yeah, what an accomplishment, though, for United, huh? Back-to-back Appalachian Conference championships.
You figure, you know, as small a school as they are, they lose some players, but they come right back, and it's that quarterback, Frank Kravetsky. He's a senior, and Coach Pop will sure miss him, but quite a career for Frank Kravetsky.
Jim, we had some technical difficulties up at Bellefonte tonight. Unfortunately, we do not have highlights of the Bellefonte-Bald Eagle area matchup. We do want to tell you that Bald Eagle area win it 13-0 over Bellefonte. They are now 10-0-1. Both coaches have come into the studios to join us, and we'll start first with Gallon Stoker. Coach, congratulations on the win tonight. 13-0, not a high-scoring game, not much points scored tonight.
Well, thank you, Roger. 13-0 is really belies the stuff that went on during the game. Bellefonte came out and shocked us, double slot, no huddle, and did some things right away and threw us off our game. And I really think they did a super job with that. We went into the locker room, nothing at halftime, and I was disappointed because the Polecat had done a great job for us and got us right down to the 1 yard line.
All tonight, Coach. Huh?
Oh, we went 60 yards in about 54 seconds again, but we got down to the 1 yard line and went to that darn conventional offense again, didn't score.
So the Polecat, you gotta tell me. I was calling it the muddle huddle a couple of weeks ago. Well, what is this play now?
Well, it's just a unique kind of a formation that demands some special defensing. We put all our line on one side of the field, and our center is an end who's therefore eligible, and he's on the ball, snaps to the quarterback who's 7 to 10 yards deep, and we have 2 receivers out on the rest of the field. What that does is give us a real possibility of taking advantage of unique talents. Doug Woomer can run with the ball well. So do you rush the quarterback and let him throw to some good receivers? Do you keep people over where the line is? Because if you don't, we'll throw a screen pass. It puts people in a dilemma, and as always, they have 25 seconds or less. If we can get out there and snap the ball before they can call a timeout, they don't have time to decide where they're going to put people. And sometimes we guess wrong. Bellefonte did a nice job with this.
It's worked for you a couple of times. Let me ask this question. Bellefonte has really done a good job of turning their program around. John Wetzler will join us here in a few seconds. Did you feel the pressure before the game? Because this is a big rivalry, and you knew Bellefonte had a decent team and realistically could knock you off.
This was what I envisioned when we changed the game from the middle of the season to the end of the season. This was what I envisioned the game should be. It should be a place, and it was tonight. I really want it to come ideally to the time when we're each 10-0. Yeah. Coming into the final game of the season, both conference championships are on the line, but this was a great game. It's the final game of the regular season. If we win this game, we win an outright Central Counties Conference Championship. We win an outright Big 8 Conference Championship, and we go into the District 6 playoffs looking pretty good. If we don't win, then we're going to be co-champs in both leagues. And, you know, we talked about ties and kissing your sister and stuff like that. Let's face it, co-champs is better than nothing, but I like the idea of going into a championship kind of a situation. And so that's what we did.
As you head into the playoffs, Coach, and as you put your mic back on your tie there so we can hear you, is this team have momentum heading into the playoffs? So with a win tonight, are you playing well? Let me ask you that as you go into the playoffs.
Well, there are some erratic things, but we're playing well. We're playing well enough to beat a good football team that was ready to knock us off tonight. That's the key.
What about Hollidaysburg?
I don't know much about Hollidaysburg yet because and people laugh. I was worrying all week. Everybody's talking about we're in the playoffs, we're doing it, who are we playing? Things like, I say, hey, we do have kind of an important game coming up with some guys who think they can beat us, and they darn near were right.
All right, let's talk to John Wetzler, and Jimmy, go ahead.
Shame on you, Coach Wetzler, for coming out with the no huddle and some confusing things that upset Coach Gowan-Stoker, but did it work?
It did work. We had momentum. We were able to move the ball early on in the ball game. We had some scoring opportunities, but we weren't able to get the ball in the end zone. But I was very, very pleased with the effort that our kids put forth, and they've made tremendous progress through the course of the year, and we have a lot of kids coming back next year.
You come out with a 5-5-1 record. There's no conference championship. There's no possibility of playoffs. But let me just throw this out for our own pat on the back, I guess I could say. You come into this week's play ranked number 8 in the TV 10 Top 10 poll. Does that mean anything?
Oh, that means things that we can get recognition for our kids. We give them an opportunity to strive to improve. And football in Bellefonte has been down for so long. It's been 15 years since we've had a winning season. And we had an opportunity tonight to go out and get that, and the kids worked very hard for that effort.
Now, we were sitting here listening to Coach Stoker, and he was talking about the polecat play. We've talked to him a couple of times about that, but we've never talked to somebody who's had to defense it. Did you have as many problems as you thought you would with that?
I think the key to defensing that is you have to get pressure on the quarterback. And Doug Wilmer's a fine athlete, and he's able to make the throws. They have great skilled people, able to make the catches, and it was successful, but they didn't get it in the end zone.
Now, you mentioned a few minutes ago that you have quite a few players coming back. Is a 5-5-1 record a stepping stone to what you would consider possibly a playoff berth next year?
I think that with the kids coming back, if their attitude stays the way it was this year, if they're willing to continue to work hard and dedicate themselves, they can improve upon this particular record. And I think our first goal has to be getting that first winning season.
All right. And for you folks that aren't familiar with what Bellefonte's nickname is, it's, of course, the Red Raiders. No doubt about it, huh, Coach?
Right.
Thanks a lot for coming in.
Thank you.
Dressed for the occasion, right? Okay. When we come right back, we'll wrap up the show, and we'll also run down the playoff matchups, the District 6 first weekend, when we come right back. Stay with us.